My name's Kilpatrick. I'm from Preston and I'm 38 years old. I was looking after a 6-month-old baby, so I was very, very tired. I was very overweight, and so that was making it even more difficult to look after my baby Holly. I'd wake up in the morning, my joints would be aching, my knees would ache, and it was just hard work, really hard work. I was putting everybody else first, but I decided that I was going to give myself 6 months to, get to grips with being a mum. So at the 6 months point, I decided I had to do something for me. It was time to start looking after myself. So it just so happened, I wanted to get a personal trainer, but I was looking at the cost, and given that I'm working part-time now, I couldn't afford it. But just at that time, an advertisement came up on Facebook for James's group training, and I thought, oh, that sounds really interesting. So I got in touch with him straight away, and I just signed up there and then. So there were loads of reasons and excuses that I could have made. I'm a single mum, I look after my auntie who's got dementia. I also work as a lecturer, which means working lots of extra hours. But I decided I needed something that was just for me, and I needed to look after me. So that's why I joined the group training. When I signed up, I weighed 13.5 stone, so I'd put quite a lot of weight on. My confidence had completely plummeted, my self-esteem had gone down, and I found it even difficult just to come into the gym, so I was really nervous about just walking through the doors and coming into the gym. The first session, I don't think I could even manage one lap around the track, but at the end of it, I felt amazing because I knew that was the beginning and that had started. It's been nearly 8 months now, and I've surprised myself. We had a goal setting session right at the beginning, and we set our goals, and my goal was to lose 50 pounds by Christmas. I didn't know if that was possible, but there was somebody else in the group who'd lost about 30 pounds on an 8-week programme, so I thought, okay, if she can do it, then I think I can lose 50 pounds. And James has said, yeah, of course you can, you'll do it, no problem. So that was my goal, and I did that by Christmas. I think I got to the 40 pound mark, and I just thought, I wonder if it's possible to lose another 10 pounds before Christmas, and I did, and I really was genuinely shocked that I'd actually managed it, and yeah, I just felt elated. I felt so happy that I'd managed to tick off that big goal that I'd set myself. In fact, I went shopping the other day and I tried on a pair of jeans, size 28. I wasn't even a size 28 before I had Holly, so I'm half a stone lower now than what I was before I got pregnant, and that just felt amazing to be able to go into a shop and try different clothes on and not worry about, oh, these might not fit me, or so yeah, it was a really good feeling. Yeah, I feel amazing. I'm so glad that I've done it. My health has improved, and that's really important because it makes life easy for me looking after my baby. I'm not tired all the time, my joints don't ache, and when I get up in the morning I feel fresh and ready to start my day, so it's completely transformed my life, really. Well, I can run around the track several times, so that's good. I can lift weights that are heavier than what I've ever lifted before. I mean, in the past I have lifted weights and been to the gym, but I've never dared lift any of the heavy weights, and James has really pushed me to lift some of those heavy weights, and I've surprised myself. I wasn't very fit as a child. I was always overweight, and I didn't start exercising until sort of my early 20s, really. I hated exercise when I was at school. I was always the last one at cross country, and now I absolutely love exercise, so I hope that I will be able to instill that love for exercise in Holly. What I would say is it's only 3 hours a week. That's, even if you just went 3 times a week, that's 3 hours out of an entire week, and all the hours of the week, that's not a lot of time to actually dedicate to looking after yourself. But you've also got to see it as something where you're actually treating yourself and you're looking after yourself, not as something that's a chore that you've got to go and do because you need to lose some weight. It's about being healthy and keeping fit. It helps my stress levels. If I didn't come to the gym, I think I wouldn't deal with the stress of being a mum quite as well. but it also gives me more energy. When I was eating lots of sugar, I was tired all the time, wasn't sleeping well, woke up feeling really groggy. But when you come to the gym and you fix your diet and you fix your gut issues, you have more energy and you're not as tired, and that's what you want when you're looking after a baby. You want the energy to be able to play with them and look after them. So part of what's really spurred me on is being part of the group and the sort of group camaraderie and how everyone supports each other. So we have a WhatsApp group and we message each other, and James keeps in touch with us every week, and that was really, really supportive. I've also made some fantastic friends, so I've expanded my social circle. We go on nights out as well, so we get to meet other people, and I think I've probably got to know most of the people in the community now, and everyone's just so lovely. We're all in the same boat, we're all sort of aiming for the same goals, and it's really nice to be able to help each other. Just do it. Seize the day, as they say, because, you know, don't say, oh, I'm going to start next month, I'm going to do it, or oh, I'm going to start in, you know, just 6 weeks before my holiday. Just do it now. That's the best thing to do. In fact, I mean, I said I was going to give myself 6 months, but actually I wish now that I'd started earlier and not put as much weight on as what I had.
So where do I start with this amazing lady right here? So since Angela started, she has been absolutely amazing. There's been a few ups and downs where it's been tough from the start of the journey, but I think that's one of the things where the coaching comes in, and being part of the community and just being part of that bigger picture with people around you to support you. Everything is harder on your own, so I think the fact that you had that team around you and your determination to be the best you and drop all this amount of body fat which you have has been absolutely fantastic, and that's just been down to your consistency and not realising a little slip up isn't the end of the world, and you've cracked on and you've stayed positive through the whole thing because you'd already planted the seed that you knew you could do it from the start. And I think that's where it starts, is having the self-belief and getting that really. It's just starting with one little thing each week that you can do for yourself, and it's not just a matter of making time for you, it's a matter of self-respect and actually respecting what we've been blessed with and what we've been put on this earth with, and
looking after yourself
and looking after it. So I think a word of advice to all the mums out there that are thinking like you, it's an actually investment, and it's not a selfish thing to do to make time out for yourself, because you're going to be healthy, you're going to have more energy for your children, you're going to be a lot happier in yourself, everyone around you is going to be happy because you're happy, and you're going to live longer, and it's actually doing your child a favour with your time investment.
Definitely.
So so I want to give a big clap to Angela.
Thank you.
High fives.
Oh, Holly does high fives. Do high five? No.
Low five.
He's compassionate, he cares about his clients, he's always there, so if you have a little wobble, send him a message, he's there sending you a... Oh, bless you. Bless you. Wrong